mascot of the old Labatt's Brewery, now a shopping mall here in London, Ontario, Canada. But let's get back to the skating. We're here with Team USA #1, the ever-popular Haydenettes, currently ranked 6th place after the short program. Coach Saga Krantz hoping that they will pull up to a higher position, hopefully to win that gold medal. Team USA in the stands showing their support. Lots of red, white, and blue out there, giving the Canadians a run for their money in terms of support.
I liked watching their stroking, their warming up. Very nicely done. Really controlled. You don't always say that about the warm-up, but they look strong. Interesting transition here at the beginning before the circle.
And I think it's okay for us to want to root for our home team here and hope they place well.
Absolutely. Miami University skated well, and it would be so nice if both teams could. Nice triangle, passing by each other into that same position they started with. They've worked hard, as Lynn said, on their speed, making the difficulty at a higher level, trying to gain more points. Nice wheel they had. I liked the position of that.
Haydenettes are very popular among those that follow this particular genre of skating, aren't they?
Well, they have won the championships in the United States 16 times, so they're extremely popular because they are great champions. They work so hard. They're always innovative, coming up with new ideas and types of routines and moves. So they really are champions.
When you think synchro skating in the USA, you think the Haydenettes.
Absolutely. Movement and isolation there. And you're showing those highs and lows, bending over, making sure you all stand up at the same time. It really shows how together they are. Or if they weren't, so it's very important that they do stay together. Nice block, good twizzles, staying in a nice formation.
And again, from our vantage point, you get a really good opportunity to see just how in line or not they are in terms of skating these programs, right, Nancy?
Yeah, that's absolutely true, Tim. And look at the way they turned those two lines going in one direction and then the other. Here another intersection with the square. You really see the square before and after. Difficult the way they passed by each other. Another circle. Strong program they have. Spacing slightly off, but really only slightly. This line coming across the ice. This really can set some of the skaters apart, keeping their formation, keeping the lines and going in both directions. Again, going down during the footwork, in between the twizzles. This is a strong performance.
a nice strong finish there by the Haydenettes, and really enjoying the fact that they finished this program, finished it strong. The crowd enjoying it, showing their support. Team USA skating off the ice. Let's see how they do.
Nice lifts here. Nice smooth entrance. See how sharp they are when they turn their head like that, going right toward each other. Turns all staying in sync with each other. Little problem on one of those camels, but you know what? Look at the right back together. This was a really nice performance. I would imagine that they will move up.
The ever popular Haydenettes awaiting their score, total segment of 125.65. As we await where that places them. An overall score of 193.36. They vault into first place at this stage of the competition, and they are loving it, as well as that crowd from the US of A.
Well, that was well deserved. That was a nice, strong performance.
Now ranked 5th at this stage, taking the ice, Team Canada 1, coached by Shelley Barnett. As I said, 5th place after the short. They will be skating to the Edward Scissorhands soundtrack. Like a bunch of Edward Scissorhands out there.
Nice opening, movement and isolation, nice lifts, spins, and these spread eagles coming through the two groups. And spread eagles. Creating a real feel in the music. Here's an intersection. Spread eagles. Misstep on one of them, must have clicked blades a little bit.
I was holding my breath on that one.
Yeah, I think I always do. Interesting footwork in this circle. Like the transition going, the intersection splicing while doing spread eagle is difficult. The footwork we just saw not as difficult as I think it could have been, but sometimes with this scoring system, it's almost better at times to do something a little easier and get those added points on for doing it very well instead of doing something really difficult and having trouble with it. Here in this wheel. I think they're a little bit slower. They don't seem to have the same speed that the Haydenettes had. And the edge quality, as you see, their edges aren't as deep.
at least to my eye, doesn't seem like a lot of the variety of things that some of the other teams that we saw earlier.
Yeah, well, I think that's it. It just seems a little bit simpler. It's still very clean. It's just a little simpler.
This Canadian crowd. Really showing their support for this team as they make their last effort for this competition to do their best, hoping to move up in the standings from 5th position.
The spirals were all very well matched. Almost all the exact same height as one another. They are spinning toward each other and then away and then together. Finishing with this movement in isolation.
Never let it be said that Canadian fans will not show their support. Look at them, all that red and white and cheering. That's indicative of Canadian crowd. They are loving Team Canada 1, also known as SynchroNized. At this point in the competition in 5th place, hoping this performance will move them up.
Well, I think this was really a nice intersection until that misstep. It looked like got clicked blades there a little bit. Get a slight deduction for that, but possibly very slight. Nice edges. I think this was a really well done program. They're very together. Some difficulty like these lifts. Well matched as they turn. I think it was a very nice program, very interesting.
Total free skate score.
And now it's time to see what the judges say. Team Canada won for this segment, 125.54.
Overall score, 194.
Giving them an overall score of 194.8, moving Team Canada into 1st place. This crowd is going wild. Check it out there. They are just really happy about this. Coming up a little bit later on the show, Team Sweden won on Nancy Kerrigan's World of Skating.